Well, hello everybody, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let me give you a tour of the Clunker.
I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV.
I just realized I haven't even shaved today, but it's been rough for the past couple of days. But today, we're at a parking lot here, fairly secluded, and I feel I could give you a tour of. It's by Indie Campers, the company that rents them. This one is the Nomad model, which is a Weinsberg. It's a German-made RV, or a furgoneta camperizada. That's what they call it here. It's basically a camper van. On the Fiat Ducato chassis. This one is, let me get down here. This one is 6 meters long, which is not the smallest, not the biggest one. And I'm calling it the Clunker. First of all, look at it. I mean, it's probably one of the older ones they had. This one has like 75,000 kilometers on the odometer. It's a Fiat Ducato, as I said, diesel. See, it's all banged up, or all full of dents and scratches all over the place, which is not ideal. It's missing all the screens, the mosquito nets, the one that goes here in the back, and the one that, and I'm gonna show you inside here in a little bit, and the one that goes on the sliding door on this side. You see, again, all banged up, all scratched up. It's being used and misused, for sure. It's been abused, and that's pretty much it. Of course, as far as connections, here we have our gravity fill for the water. There's no city water connection as we have it in European RVs. You just fill up the tank and use the pump. There's no. This is the power connector. This is the cassette, the outside of the cassette toilet, which I'll show you in another video here. And that's the vent, no, the exhaust for the Truma Combi system, which is both the water heater and furnace. And here's where you would put your diesel and your DEF, which here they call it AdBlue. That's it for the outside. Oh, and this is where you dump the gray tank right here. That's just open that valve and just water goes into you park it like on top of a grate on the ground, a drain. They have special drains for that. Now let me show you actually before we continue. And I'm a little discombobulated today. This is being it's been probably the last rough day. We just went to one of their offices here in Malaga, and they fixed the main thing that was broken, which was whenever we opened a faucet, and this is actually there. Whenever you open the faucet, the toilet would start filling up, and when you have only 20 liters of capacity there, which is what, roughly 4.5 gallons, it's actually, yeah, something like that. Now let me show you the cockpit here. Of course, this is the typical Fiat Ducato cockpit. Right here we've got 79,000 miles on it. It's of course a 6-speed manual transmission, so I've been getting acquainted with the clutch once again. No Android Auto or CarPlay, none of that's nonsense in these cars. Just open this up, and this is where you put your cell phone. So yeah, that's the low-tech Android Auto that I've been using. Just a regular Pioneer Bluetooth stereo. Looks very aftermarket. It sounds alright. And that's about all I have to say about that. We have one USB and one 12-volt here in the front that work when the engine is on. Of course, both these seats, and I have to put it up a little bit first, and then there's a lever down here, and they both swivel, so you know we can have a nice. Oh, hold on. Seatbelt is trapped there. We can have a, 4 people could be sitting in the dinette, which I'm going to show you right now. So here's the dinette I was talking about. This is on the small-ish side. So if Ilya and I had both to be working here in Europe, this wouldn't have worked. I mean, we would have figured it out, but yeah, yet another challenge. That's our window. It's an awning style window with that's a typical type of window that all RVs here in Europe have. We have a screen for bugs, and then you can have a blackout screen as well. Same with this one here. This is our galley here, but we have this one, or you can have it blacked out completely. And in the rare case where there are no bugs, you can just leave it open. But there should be yet another screwing here, just in case you want to leave your door open at the campsite, get more fresh air. Up here is our control panel. Let me turn on. Actually, this is our Truma Combi control for if you want to have hot water here or here, and then if you want to also turn on the furnace, is here on the bottom, and then your intensity goes here. This is to monitor our house battery, which right now we are at 2/3. This one always says 0, but the engine is cranking, so it's probably okay. This one is our fresh water tank, which is full. The gray water tank, what it does, it flashes on when it's full, so it means you have to find the dump station. Here's our water pump, and this is really if the unit came with the solar panel, that would be. We have another USB here that works even. That USB works even if the camper is turned off. It just drains your battery. Here we have a two burner propane stove. Here we have our sink, and here we have switches for the lights, for some of the lights and the bathroom light. And here we have a 240 volt power, which by the way only works if you're plugged into shore power, which we haven't done much of that. And here we have a good old-fashioned 12 volt that we brought an inverter, so we've been using it sporadically. Up here we have some storage. Same on this side, we have some storage. Up here, some storage as well. Some storage here, not a very big lip. And let me show you the bedroom here in the back. This is the bed. No storage to speak of up here, because this van comes equipped with the possibility of adding a second bed up here. Those windows in the back, again, also awning styles, they swivel open. We have a skylight here, and another skylight here in the front, and couple of hooks to hang your clothes. There's a USB up here. There's another USB and a light switch. You have these LED lights here on this side, and that one over there is another 240 volt outlet. We have speakers for the radio that they don't sound that great, but they work. And here underneath the dinette, that's not storage. That's where the Truma Combi lives, if you want to access that. Here we have a large drawer. Actually has a couple of very large drawers here, and here in the bottom, that's access to some of the plumbing, and that's where we're keeping our laundry. Here's more storage. That's where we keep the trash. Which, by the way, we had to buy a trash can. We had to buy towels. We even bought pillows, because the pillows that came with it were like dirty, very dirty, and we don't want to get bed bugs or anything like that. So, and last but not least, here's our wet bath. And I'll tell you what happened in a few. This is the shower curtain. We brought this from Miami, and the shower curtain, you would put it on when you decide to take a shower. Here's some storage, our little sink here, and a full-length mirror, so you can look at yourself while you are not in a prime pooping position here. In any case, this is the bathroom. There's some storage here where you can put toilet paper and paper towel, and there's some more storage down here where you can put more toiletries. And let me tell you what happened to the toilet, because what happened, the toilet was filling up every time you opened one of the faucets. So what he did, he turned it off completely. He cut that hose. I mean, he put a big clamp on it so that hose won't work anymore, and he actually disconnected it from the toilet. But now, whenever we do our business, we're gonna have to just pull out this and yeah, flush the toilet with the shower, and putting it back is a two-handed operation. So for now, I'm just gonna put it here in the upper position. I don't think I'm missing anything. This is pretty much the whole thing. I mean, there's storage under the bed. Actually, let me show it to you from the back. Yeah, last but not least, this is the under the bed storage here in the back, which, by the way, someone broke the screen that goes back here, and you know, they don't have spare parts. They never bothered to replace anything. So yeah, this is storage back here. This is access to our propane tanks, which are right here. And then on this side, we have a light here, and access to like that's a water tank over there, and there's some submersible pump in that water tank. But yeah, this is our European camper van. It is not an outstanding product, but at this point, we're just gonna make lemonade and enjoy our time here. As always, thank you for watching, and see you on the road.
I'm riding in